Alright, it is now March. The crap is melting. Still a bit of a round. Figured it was high time I showed the Daytona. It had been sitting most of the winter at my friend's apartment building in the underground parking where it was nice and warm. But he moved out at the end of January and we brought her home. Poor thing has been sitting now, getting moved around, and finally got it in my garage after getting the Mazda out. It's got a flat tire. This poor car has been sitting, well, caps are 07, so for a while now, because it has literally no brakes, and the rack and pinion slides left to right on the frame. The bolts won't tighten up anymore, they're stripped out. So I'm going to have to blast holes through the K-frame to get the rack and pinion mounted nice and tight. And I gotta run all new brake lines because they blew on me one day while I was driving it. Old lady pulled out in front of me. Car stopped and then the pedal went to the floor. At least it stopped. Battery is, well, that should still take a charge, but keeps taking a dump on me, so put the jumps on it. It's on sad sight, yeah, it's buried in crap. The sadness of winter, it destroys my garage. This is a T-top Daytona, so it does not have the beams over the bars. It is a 1987 Shelby Z. I have converted it to digital dash out of a LeBaron. I have installed the digital heat controls, which is nice because there's 8 fan speeds and whatnot. See, that's the cooling fan, the safety switch for the remote start, the boost controller, those can all be off, the neutral. Large amount of play is the rack and pinion moving. It doesn't get over here until it's tough because the power steering is low. So yeah, that's all rack and pinion play. Yeah, this poor thing. Factory Chrysler blow-off valve. It was glued to the pipe and then broke off, so I put tape around it just to keep it there. Oh yeah. Very angry. So I'll put that battery in the charge later, but for the moment, we'll go and show what's going on with my wife's probe. Set the hood right on the jumper cables there. Put the positive in the middle. I do not currently have any video editing software, so I just kind of do this in my 10-minute period. Parking lot here. It's okay if you want to butt up to the probe, you can. It's not going to hurt you. There we go. Just kissed the front. crack this loose and I'll see if we can see what's going on here. It's spitting out of the cap when we try to crank it. Thanks to the blown head gasket, she doesn't start as quick and reliably as she used to. Trying to see if I can see the radiator cap. Oh yeah, we can. Okay. So, the key in there. Last time I tried this, you could see it. Well, she's cranking slow. Not even popping. Needs boost help. Activate the Shelby special feature. Switch on, tap the throttle. Well, she doesn't want to do anything. It wasn't that long ago that I tried to start it, and it started after I jumped it. Well, point is, we try to start it, and it would just burp up coolant out of the cap. Compression gases were getting into the radiator, and I normally don't condone this idea, but for the experiment I'm going to try this. Bars leak, stop leak. They say it'll seal head gaskets too. $5 a bottle, 2 bottles, which is quad the doses, because the dosage for 4 cylinders is half of this bottle. A friend of mine told me give it a shot. It worked for him. I wouldn't normally condone this on anything nice, but this car is pretty beat and pretty rusty underneath, so I figure how the hell with it, we'll give it a shot. The worst that happens is it does nothing, which is kind of what I expect. I gotta shake it up first. And I'll be doing the head on it anyways, or getting a different probe, one of the two. If I do the head, I'll take the time to have the head rebuilt, because I don't want to, screw around with just throwing a gasket in and hoping it works. So at least if I redo the head, I'll be hanging onto the head for future usage, and money won't be wasted. Oh, that's nasty. Brown, goopy. Why not? We'll try it. It's low enough on coolant that I can put both bottles in and then top the rest off with coolant and see where it goes from there. I doubt it'll work, but I guess I'll let you folks know if I figure anything out with this. Oh, that is yummy. That is sick. That is sick. And if you're wondering, no, the head gasket didn't blow because there's cardboard in the radiator. I put a pump in it, water pump in it at the beginning of winter. It was already cold out when I did it. And then it started running so cool that we didn't hardly have any heat. It's got a good thermostat and everything in it too. My theory is with 207,000 miles on it, the new pump was enough pressure that it finally blew a weak head gasket. I don't know if it's ever been done on this car, so that is yummy. Well, I think my 10 minutes are about up, so I'll let you folks know if I figure anything out. And with any luck, I'll be seeing K-Car Man later on this week, and we'll make a video of our meetup. See y'all later.